Good morning. The weekend was great. Too short like always. I'm back at it today. I actually was up early, came out. We had what they called was like freezing rain. My truck had ice all over it, so I thought to myself, I'll wait a bit. Got my truck going, made some breakfast, and yeah, now I'm back in the truck, ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna go check 2 jobs and probably just spend the rest of the day at the office. I've got a couple estimates that I have to do, and it's not always that I have like tons of estimates to do, but sometimes the estimates that I'm working on can take me a couple days. I do have a program that helps me, but I'm actually not great on computers and things like that, and so I kind of do a lot of it the old-fashioned way, which is a measuring ruler and pen, paper, pencil paper. Go at it like that. I'm a little bit late on the old recordings for this morning, but I was up and over at the apartment complex that we have. I went by to try and meet up with a guy that's gonna start to install the mirrors, and then talked to electricians a little bit, met up with the project manager and went through a little schedule with him to see how we're coming along and if we're gonna meet our deadline. Then I came down to Fayetteville. I had a meeting in Fayetteville, and now I am about to head back to the office. So today, it is a special day. Today it is Jeffrey's birthday. And so Jeffrey has actually been with me since we started the business. He's a project manager for us. And for all the birthdays, we always try and do lunch and a cake. And the guys all get together at the office and we eat, talk, sing happy birthday, and kind of celebrate that person's day of birth. Just pulled into our job here in Rogers. I'm meeting with the electrician, having a look at the guys working. There's the electrician up there. I'll tell you something, it's always awesome when a customer calls you and tells you your employee is great and how much they like them. It's like, I don't know, it's like when someone compliments like one of your children, you know, you're just like, awesome. Thank you. I am on my way to the office really quick. I'm excited. Vicky, our receptionist, is finally back. I couldn't be more happy to have her back. In fact, I told one of the other girls, I was like, hey, can you grab her like a welcome back balloon and some chocolates just to be like, you're back. So I'm on my way to the office really quick. I have a meeting at 11 o'clock to talk to our electrician and kind of go over a game plan with him and future work with him. Worked with the same electrician. I think it's probably been about 2 years now, maybe 3 years we've had the same electrician, and some things in that time have changed with their company. It's been growing and I'm really happy for them, but sometimes when that growth happens, negative things can also change and happen, and we really want to try and kind of fix that. I always believe in trying to have a good relationship with all of our guys. You know, I think that that's something I probably do different from other construction companies, or at least bigger companies that I've worked with. It's like, you make a mistake, you're done, you're gone, see you later, bye. And for me, I don't really like to work that way. I don't see a point in it. I'm more about the relationship. I like to try and kind of sit down, talk. Hey, how can we do better? How can we fix things? How can we help? And kind of go from there and see if we can, and see if they're willing to. And if they're just not willing to, well then that's on them, and they were given an option and they didn't want to do that, and you know, nothing more than you can do. So that's kind of what I have going on for today. Again, working on more estimates that I have to get done. That'll be really it. That's in the pipeline for right now. I know there's some more things coming up, but they haven't hit my table yet. So we shall see how that goes. This was a little bit of an unplanned site visit for us, but we're over here at the apartment complex that we're working on in downtown Rogers. This is the amenity building that we poured last week, and now we have one of our crews getting this the building up. It's a Adobe building, kind of comes as a kit, and then we're just putting up piece by piece. One of the foremen had a question for us, and so I was with Thomas, our project manager, and thought I'd come out. There's good old Thomas, project manager. So we poured this channel. Oh no, we poured it, but we formed it in when we were pouring our slab. And then the building, it's like it's a Kwanzaa hut. That's what it is. Just came to me right now. But the Kwanzaa hut, the end of it, the ends of them here pop in to the channels. on each side, and then after it's done, we'll come back and we'll grout it in, and that'll help to hold it in place. But the same as with the other side as well. The other side also has its channels going down into it here, where the end's going into the channel. Boom. Hey guys, so I'm on my way right now with Jeffrey, and JJ's there in the back making some notes for us, but she tags along every now and then to the jobs herself. She helps us with well, with all the social media things and our website, and so we try to kind of bring her along with us. It's the best way I can kind of talk and drive, work, all that stuff at the same time. But I'm on my way with Jeffrey. There he is, man himself, and we're gonna go have a look at a project. We started on this job about a month ago. It's a full kitchen remodel, bathroom remodel, and then we're gonna add a fireplace to their basement. The guy started doing the basement work, trying to get the fireplace ready to go, and realized that there's a big concrete wall behind the framing. I didn't notice it, and it is something now that we've got to come up with a new game plan, talk to the owner about. Unfortunately, it's something that happens in this construction world. It's not common that you're going to run into a big old concrete wall. Normally it might be a pipe or a wire or something that you didn't know was there, but a concrete wall is pretty big, so we're gonna have to figure this out. Okay, so here's a job that I was talking to you about in the car. We're gonna put a fireplace right here, and as you can see, we have a huge concrete wall. It's not something obviously that I saw from the outside, because this part of the home on the exterior, it's not under, you know, not under the ground, or there's not dirt up to the house. So I guess assumed really is that the framing went all the way down, and it didn't. So now we've got to talk to our customer and see, okay, hey, here's a couple different ideas that we have, and what would you like to do? The guys are currently removing this window. It's going to get patched in. This window's going to get moved over, and look at that all covered up. There's the guys there in the back getting back from lunch. And then we're going to add a new window over here. We'll get all this kind of cleaned up. We've got the house pretty well, you know, cordoned off. We put up plastic barriers, and we try and cover all the floor perfectly, keep the furniture covered. But, you know, it is pretty hard keeping dust control down. So we try to every day do a little bit of a pickup before we go. This is coming up upstairs. We've just got these windows installed into the back wall looking out onto their patio. And then this is the kitchen. So we've put in new cabinets for them. I think I have pictures of the before, but this wall came out further, and there was a fireplace in the corner. We got rid of all that and then opened it up. And the same thing here. So we've got to add a bigger window, but when the guys were getting cut into it, you can see there's a pipe. It's a great one right there. And so now we've got to get that moved before they can put the bigger window in. But these cabinets, they came out really nice. They sit flush inside. It's really nice. It's all soft close too. And I step back so you can see that. Close it nicely. Anyway, so there's this. And then the last was the master bedroom, bathroom. So the door used to be here in this area. We covered it in. And then some new cabinets in here. A new shower. We're waiting on the glass for that. Toilet goes here. We did some shiplap on the wall. And then this window that is here is gonna get raised up a little bit and then shifts over. And so that's kind of been the project. So like I said, we've been here for about a month. So I think time-wise, we've been coming along really well. There's been little things here and there that have kind of happened and popped up that we've had to fix and redo, and you know, that's how it goes though. Hello, I was gonna say good morning because I'm so used to, for some reason, starting my videos like good morning, but it's actually not the morning time. I had a pretty busy morning, lots of stuff going on, but I'm doing a podcast today. I was invited to do a podcast. I thought that was pretty cool. It's just another local guy that's been doing, you know, the whole YouTube thing, and he's actually also someone that had been telling me for a while, you should do a YouTube channel, you should do a YouTube channel. So anyway, when I told him, hey, I did a YouTube channel, he was like, hey man, will you come over and do this podcast with me? So that is what I'm doing today. I'm nervous / excited about it. I don't really know what to expect, honestly, because I've never done a podcast before. But I think it's just to kind of talk about who I am, what I'm up to, what I plan to be doing, and why I'm starting the whole YouTube channel. And we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna try and take a few behind the scenes and record some stuff while I'm doing it.
Let's give me where you want to go, man. You've kind of told us about where you've been, where you've come from. Tell us about where the business is going.
You know, I'll be honest, it's a great question. It's actually something I've been thinking about myself, the truth.